You're right.
Welcome back to Guys on Draft. Sitting here with your boys. This week we are. I guess we probably shouldn't get into what we're drafting. Last time we drafted, what did we draft last time? We drafted romantic things.
I thought you were asking. My bad.
Yeah, romantic things because my God, the last time that we were all together was Valentine's Day.
Right around it. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. What is this? This is mid-March now. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Anyway, your boys are back. We're back in the studio.
We're here.
It's mid-March, early March, whatever type of March it is. We're marching. And today, boys, we're drafting.
You forgot.
I just blanked. I totally blanked.
Give him a chance to think about it. I want to see if you can remember.
Yeah, no, it's
What do you think about it? Look at the team name.
So we are here. We're here in March.
He recovered.
It's vacation time, right?
Yeah.
It's
Spring break. Yeah.
Spring break, vacation time. It's we're drafting things that ruin a vacation.
Yes.
Hey,
My God, I had a small stroke there.
Yeah, you did. I mean, you're getting to that age. Let me ask you a question, though, real quick, just so we get to know each other a little better.
I think we know each other pretty good.
What was your best vacation
That's a stupid
ever?
question. Come on, man.
No, it's
Like just on the spot.
yeah.
We got to give you best vacation.
You're not queued up. You're not rocked
Am I
and
queued
ready to
up?
go.
No, I'm not
You
rocked
had a
and ready to-
vacation that was so superior to all your other
Yeah,
vacations.
that you just got it.
Yeah,
when
I
you-
mean, I can think of like the best vacation we've ever taken, like
Swingers
where everything
cruise?
went right.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Yeah, I don't want to swing. When you got the best, you don't need to.
All right, go ahead. What was your best vacation?
You went to like Vatican City, or what is it for you?
Our first trip with the girls to New York City. It was perfect.
What year was that? 1978? Something
No,
like that?
it was the blizzard of 2010.
Okay.
So we got there, got to the hotel. We were right downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Snowed for 36 hours straight.
Beautiful.
Snowball fight. Girls
Feels
had
like a
never
flex.
seen snow.
Yeah.
But they cleared the streets downtown fast.
Yeah.
So we were able to get around, and there was nobody else there. It was
It's
fantastic.
all the urine. That's what clears off the streets really quick.
Whatever
in
it did.
downtown
I
New York
mean,
City.
hey, God
Core
bless
memories.
you.
It's not, I don't know, man. It'd be tough. I had to sit and think about that. You got one off the top of your head?
No, I mean I've had a bunch of good ones. I mean we've been to the mountains of Tennessee. That was absolutely fantastic.
Saw a bear.
Nah, I don't want to
Saw
list.
a bear.
We don't want to list.
When we lived in Jersey, we came down to Florida for an entire month after the twins were born.
Imagine having that kind of money.
That's rich people. Yeah, he was just knocking me saying I'm
We
rich.
came down for a week and we decided to extend for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
No, my mom had the hookup. She
He's
had
broke.
a friend that had a timeshare.
he knows
She
somebody.
charged us the cleaning fees. We paid for a month stay down here. We paid
Yeah, but most
$700.
people,
What about-
most
most
people have
have to
jobs.
work, yeah.
They have jobs.
Yeah, well, it was.
I mean, to be
said
fair,
during-
Mark's been
when the twins were born.
not
I had
working.
paternity
Oh,
leave.
he had maternity leave.
I had paternity leave.
Mark
Yeah,
went
must
through
be nice.
labor. Yeah.
Must be
Yeah,
nice.
it's- you have no idea the
Mr.
pain.
Hey,
the pain it causes you
Okay,
to
Mr.
go out for
okay,
gummy
Mr.
worms at 3
Peanuts.
a.m.
Okay, Mr. Peanuts. Sorry, we don't have your money and monocles that we can take off for a month.
You have no idea what it's like going to 7-Eleven
wanna-
at 3 a.m. for gummy worms.
Oh, I gotta get the wheel ready. Oh,
You want to fit? Yeah, you don't have to tell everybody.
man.
You want to finish off your list of vacations that you've taken?
I think we're good.
You're set.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
I want to
every
take an
vacation-
overseas one, but I feel like everybody hates Americans, so it's
They
hard to
do.
pull
They
the
do.
trigger.
It's a bad time to be American right now.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I could fly for 10 hours, man. That's tough. You've done it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't
do it.
seem like it's fun. I'm sure I could do it.
You get
I don't
a
know
couple
if I
movies.
want to do it.
You get a
No.
couple movies. You know, you watch.
It's a long time.
It is. Yeah, they feed you 3 times. Come on, it's not good food.
And if you crash going overseas, you're hitting ocean, baby.
yeah, it's a
You're not
water.
explode. You're not fiery.
It's a water
burning
landing. It's
on
a water
impact.
landing.
Water land. You're getting hypothermia or eaten by a shark or a combination of the two.
I think you're probably long dead before that,
Why?
because I think jostling around in the plane, you're on impact, you're dead.
Why do you think that?
Because most
Well, I
people
mean, the
do. Most
seatbelt.
people
Does the
die.
seatbelt work with somebody your size? You know, short. No,
Yeah,
I mean
think
like
it works.
the
It
height.
does. I get on roller coasters still. I can go on a roller coaster, so I think I'm good.
No, I can't say that because we'll get
He's
hurt.
secured. He's secured really well between the 2 handrails and the seatbelt.
I actually sat next
It's like
to a
being in the
woman who
cockpit
had
of
to
a
get
race car.
An additional
He's talking too much for a guy his size, but I'm gonna let it slide.
I sat next to a woman who had to get an additional
A seat.
No, an additional extended seatbelt. Yeah.
You find this funny?
No, I found it tragic that I had to sit next to her. I'll be honest.
As long as she wasn't eating. Did she eat? She pull out a sub?
She snored. Went to sleep.
That's
took
all right.
off her shoes.
Hey, I don't judge anybody for snoring.
Yeah.
I once had to sit window seat, in a 3-seat row with 2 strangers, and I had the shits. It was the worst. Dude, I had to get up. I got up like 7 times on a 2.5-hour flight. It was ridiculous.
All right, can you spin the wheel?
Yeah, I'll spin the wheel.
Let me spin it so you don't do any of your trickery.
Got to hit it.
I'm aware of how it works.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Rocky thinks he
while
invented
Phil's
the wheel.
spinning that.
Here we go. Mark is the first pick.
Mark gets it.
All right, so
Okay.
this is things
so
that
you're
ruin
screwing up.
vacations, huh?
You said, I know what I'm doing. Then you just
I
effed
did.
it up.
I didn't f up anything. I just made it. No wonder we wait so
it's gonna
long.
be close.
Oh,
Rocky
Phil
second.
gets the last
Are you that
choice.
happy about it?
Yeah, well, I'm happy that you spun and got last.
Okay. I mean, hey,
Yeah, so,
I guess that's karma.
yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, without further ado,
Yeah. What do you got? Number one.
team, don't buy the drink package. I'm going with sick, man. There's nothing worse
Sick?
than ruining vacation than being sick.
Sick how?
And I've had this sick anyhow. All right. So let me paint a picture.
Let's get a specific sickness.
All right. Specific. All right.
Yeah,
so
because there
like,
could be different sicknesses.
all right. So I don't mean like. All right. So
You
I see what
talking
you're
like
saying. So not like
Spring
vomiting.
break and a herpes or what? Like what do you?
No.
Yeah, I
So
think
not
it'd be
like not like you get sick, like not like food poisoning. You get sick. I see where
You
you're
got
going.
cancer?
Because it could be no. You come down with like an illness.
Anal
Let's
fissures.
say.
What are your symptoms? What's the major symptom here?
Major symptom like cold, like a cold,
Okay,
like
so you
cough,
got a
congestion,
cold.
the whole night.
Got it. There you
so we had our last year. We had our Steamboat Springs vacation booked for almost a year. Looking forward to it. Haven't been sick at this point in like 3 years. The week before,
I don't believe that.
I come down with a little something, right?
Yeah.
It's just lingering. I figure, all right, I don't want to be sick when we're there.
Herpes flare up.
Let me go to the urgent care and see what's going on here, right? Find out I have COVID, right?
Oh,
So I had COVID the
What's
entire
that?
week that we were at Elevation in Steamboat Springs. To say that getting out of bed I was out of breath was absolutely, I mean, it's not an exaggeration.
That wasn't the food?
It was a week of sickness.
the COVID.
It was COVID,
Okay.
man. It was
Didn't
it was
when
horrible.
you came back from that
Was it
trip,
the
didn't you
buttermilk
paint it
pancakes?
as like the greatest vacation ever?
It was still a great vacation, but it was not
COVID.
fun.
He played through.
Yeah, you play through. All right,
Like a
well,
champ, like
you know,
any-
That's a good one. That's a
Like
good
a
one.
champ does.
Normally you and like screw up your 1-1 pick, but that's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So Team O Beach though, even worse, you miss your flight. Damn it, that is the worst.
I don't know if it's the worst.
Absolute tragedy.
I don't think it's the worst.
Well, I think
No, it
the
is.
real
It's a slight inconvenience, I think, maybe.
Well, I mean, when you're
You just
going
get
when
another
you're going
one.
to places like I'm going, there's connecting flights.
Yeah.
So like you might not be able to go until the next day.
I figure it out.
I think the real tragedy is that you plan all your vacations around like quick flights. I mean, where's like the
Quick flights?
where's the driving? Where's the family time, the camaraderie of being
overrated.
in a car for 12 hours?
He
and
sounds like a
going
brokey,
somewhere.
right?
Yeah.
sounds like a
It's
brokey.
overrated.
Sounds
Listen,
like a
you know what's
brokey.
great? Y'all got we all have our earbuds or headphones on, and
Not
we're on a
talking to each
flight.
other.
Yeah, we're not talking to each
Very
other.
impersonal, no memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, none.
Eating our Bischoff on the plane.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Caviar, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's
All
cool. What do you, Emirates, whatever?
I actually prefer Alaska Air or
Okay.
Saudi Arabia.
Oh, the Saudis, yeah. They know how to
Saudis are
they
good.
know how to put on a
Yeah,
flight.
they know their way around a flight.
All right, team, read the reviews. Number one pick, I don't know how this fell here. I mean, weather, guys, weather. Weather's the number one thing that ruins a vacation. It's all you're worried about when you go on vacation is
No,
weather.
not at all.
Oh, yeah.
You're the only person
Oh, yeah.
I know that is so hyper focused on weather.
Yeah, because it counts.
Phil will come to the pool, right? Like we'll invite the family over to the pool, and he's like, there's a band coming through at like 2:17, right?
Yeah,
It's going to last
yeah.
about 15 minutes.
Yeah, look at it. Look
Should
at Phil
we
planning.
bring the kids out of the pool? Let's break up. I think it's just a ploy to get to the
man.
ham and cheese sandwiches.
Listen.
a little early.
Do you
but-
think? Yeah.
I don't need an excuse to get to the ham and cheese early, number one. Number two,
Phil's a worrier. He is a worrier.
no, I'm
He's
a
definitely a
planner,
worrier.
not a worrier. Planner, not a worrier. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And I will say weather could definitely throw a monkey wrench into your vacation. If you're going on a nice beachy vacation, you get rain for a week, your vacation's screwed, right? If you're going on an Alaskan cruise and there's too much snow, you can't get through all your stops and see
you
your
enjoy
sights.
it.
Sure you can.
You enjoy Alaska.
You just pivot
can't.
with the
memories.
Yeah.
Pivot memories. It ruins the vacation.
I'm just saying. Tara and I, we took an amazing 5-day stay in Key West last year. It rained every day. Amazing vacation.
You made the most of it.
It didn't ruin your vacation.
Not at
No,
all.
it ruined it.
I'm
Yeah,
in New
probably
York City. I
enhanced
already
it.
mentioned
No,
it.
it
New York
ruined
City, biggest blizzard
Ruined
in
it.
40 years.
Enhanced.
Greatest vacation we've
Ruined it.
Weather, that's a
It ruined it.
honestly, in a scale of 1 to idiot.
You said
that's
miss your
idiot.
flight.
Yeah,
right?
miss your flight. That's
Okay. Get on another one, guy.
no. It's
How
not.
does it ruin it?
Listen, I want every moment that I'm paying for. I want to
So
get
do
there.
I. I'm on vacation, so I don't want it to get rained out.
All right.
What are you made of sugar?
Well, I'm gonna
Rain
come right
bothers
back.
you?
Rain. I don't like the rain.
I'm gonna come right back here. Nothing, and I mean nothing, ruins a vacation. Like when you go away somewhere, right?
That's a
and it's an
vacation.
extended stay.
That's right.
And you're at the resort, you're at the hotel, right? And you just happen to make small, nice talk with other people. Before you know it, you got clingers. Now they want to go everywhere with you. They want to know, where did you guys go for dinner? Oh, was it good? You guys going back? Can we go with you? There is nothing worse than meeting some clingers.
I totally agree with this, and that's why I'm a hard fast. I cut off.
Yeah.
I cut
you
off
have
with,
to.
with prejudice.
Yeah, you have
to the
to be
point
like-
where you don't want to be my friend. I know how to cut off a conversation and relationship like a sort of shinobi.
Yeah.
Okay, like just defiantly. You gotta cut it off like cancer, right?
I've actually considered before going to like where we're going to resorts and you know you're going to be around people, like buying like just a random language Rosetta Stone and learning how to say like I don't speak English in that language, just to prevent clingers.
The worst is when you're like on a flight and you're giving off every visual cue possible that you're not interested in talking at all.
Yeah.
And you got a chatty person next to you that wants to keep talking.
That
It
happens.
sounds like that'd be really nice to miss your flight at that point.
No. I
right?
actually at one
Which you
point
named
told
as
the
your
person.
number one.
I did on one flight. I actually asked the person, "What visual cue am I giving that I want to talk?" Right
Oh
now?
man, that's rough.
I did because I didn't know how to. I had to end it. And I
That's
said,
the best way to do it, though.
pull the Band-Aid off.
Did
she
you-
thought,
hey,
she
buddy,
thought I was
listen.
an ass, but
I don't mean to be, but I can't talk right now.
Yeah.
You just do one of those and you just snip it in the butt.
Did Trish make you sleep on the couch when you guys got back to Cleveland or what?
listen, Team O Beach, second one. This is a real one for us. We like going to big cities, and there's no better way to experience a big city than walking the downtown, really enjoying, getting to know everything. Get robbed. My daughters, clueless. Clueless. We go to Chicago, New York, and I keep saying, hey, eyes up, look around you. There's a lot of people here that want to do damage. So get robbed or
They'll probably try to.
Have you actually been robbed ever?
no, because people see me, they know to back away. They could tell. They could tell where I grew up and
Sure.
how I grew up.
Yeah.
Your daughters are
Makes
like
sense.
gullible, is what you're saying?
They're not gullible. They're just used to walking in downtown Claremont,
Yeah.
not downtown New York.
They ain't
And
got
so-
eyes in the back of their head.
Yeah, so I'm like, hey, purse, put it around your neck, walk together,
Yeah, so
don't
they
be
can get
alone.
strangled.
Yeah,
too,
don't
it's
feed
smart.
that homeless person with the knife.
Yeah, don't give that homeless person a bottle of alcohol, liquor. Some people do.
No, that's exactly what you do.
What you did.
When you're in
yeah.
a vehicle, you can speed off.
That's what you did.
I gave that guy the night of his life.
You did. You
A
probably died in the
We
cold.
gave why? Because we gave. Think about what you just said. We just gave him what every bum wants: the bottle of liquor and a sandwich. You said he died that night. He had the night of his life. He had the best vacation of his life that night that we were leaving. He had a full bottle of liquor and it was like 2 sandwiches. The guy was a fucking king.
It was a big bottle of liquor too.
Big bottle. But in Cleveland, for some stupid reason, you can't buy a real bottle of liquor unless you go to like a liquor barn or something, right?
You have to go to a bottle store.
A bottle store. Every other store, like grocery stores, they have alcohol, but it's all like 20% alcohol.
Where in Ohio,
Cleveland, yeah.
in Cleveland.
Yeah.
So they kind of do like what Pennsylvania does. Pennsylvania, you have to go to like actual
Yeah,
like,
you have to go to a bottle store.
warehouses.
Liquor, yeah.
Stupid.
It's
Well,
ridiculous.
you went
it's
to
the dumbest
a
thing
bottle
ever.
store.
No,
and
we
you
didn't.
Bought the biggest
No, we didn't.
bottle of Jack you could find. Then gave it to
No,
some
we
bum.
didn't. We didn't. Actually, we had the bullshit alcohol from the grocery store. Yeah, it sucked.
So then that bum was probably like, "What the hell are you giving me
Yeah,
this
there you
crap
go.
for?"
Yeah, it was moderate alcohol. All right. Team read the reviews went with get in an argument. So like with your significant other, like
This is big.
First day,
This is a big
something.
one.
It could be about anything.
Yeah.
I could have made it more specific, but
Yeah.
just
That's a
it could
big
be
one.
something stupid, and then you spend like a day where you got to get
Yeah.
back to the place you were before.
Right.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's just not good, especially if the
Especially
kids with you.
Yeah, that's terrible. I
So
can
what
see
are-
that too. Like
What do you fight about?
the weather. And he's just like,
The weather, no, the weather's
turn
one.
off the goddamn service. It's
Phil,
gonna rain
quit
for
watching the
15
Weather
minutes,
Channel.
Phil. For crying out loud, we're trying to leave.
Yeah. That's probably it.
Right.
Bring your galoshes, niece. And then she like is all pissed
Galoshes. All right, see,
I'm not bringing an umbrella, Phil, for the rain for 15 minutes.
I could
You
imagine that
bastard.
if you have an argument, like maybe an old argument comes back up, maybe something beating around the bush of infidelity or something like that could be bad.
Is this where you brought your
off. Yeah.
old girl?
Remember the last time
You
we
bring-
went to
you
a
bring-
beach, Phil? You
You bring all
Yeah.
shitting on me
you
with
bring-
that whore?
Yeah, like something like that could really throw a monkey wrench.
You bring all your girls to sandals, Phil.
Hey, don't sandals is a legit.
It's a
Okay,
high class place. It is. Yeah.
don't disrespect sandals.
All right. Don't buy the drink package. Here's one that, man, it's one you can't predict. I guess unless you're a planner. Maybe if you plan and you read the reviews ahead of time. But you get to where you're going, right? And it's you're staying an extended time and it's centered around this one thing, and that one thing is under construction.
Oh yeah, you're an idiot.
That just totally no, because a lot of times Disney doesn't advertise.
Yes, they
so
do.
like you like come down here and you're like, oh, I can't wait to go here, and they're like, the
BS.
No,
It's
Splash
all out.
Mountain's
You
under
can-
construction.
You
We're
can
turning
find
it
out
into
about all of
a
it. Click of a button.
we're turning it into a ride based
this is
on
the
our
difference right here
least,
between
on our
a
least
planner-
popular cartoon.
Planner, non-planner, right there. I would have known about it months.
No, you
Before it happened.
wouldn't know.
Yes, you would.
You wouldn't know.
They announced it months before it's
All
scheduled.
right, what about so you're going to Tennessee, flash flood the day before?
Well, that's not what you're saying.
That's still under
You just
construction.
said under construction.
The town's under construction at that point.
Well, natural disaster. So
Yeah.
okay, you didn't put natural disaster.
Under
trying to pivot, but-
construction.
Yeah. You're just not planning. I mean, so just put not planning.
But I mean, to be fair to Mark, he's got Tara to plan. So
That's
he doesn't
true,
really
yeah.
need to because there's no way she's
She-
going somewhere
you-
she doesn't know.
She does plan everything.
Then
Yeah.
you could blame her and have an argument. And
I am for sure. I'm that meme where it's like somebody does all the planning and you ask the day before,
Where we
Where
going?"
are we going? That's
No,
me.
it's fair because like what I always tell people is I have to do way too much heavy lifting at work. I don't want to think about anything. We go on vacation. You tell me where we're going, what we're doing,
Where to
what
put
we're
it.
eating. You plan it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Team O Beach. Airline loses your luggage. This happened to us. It was terrible.
I should have done better in your first place.
Terrible.
He's very airline
Oh
oriented.
yeah. Airlines suck, man. So we get to New York.
Yeah.
We none of our luggage. We had flown in for a show the girls wanted to see. Tickets in the goddamn luggage. It was bad, but we made the best of it because that's what we do. We don't let a little drop of rain ruin our vacation. So we rallied, but we did go to Dwayne Reed. Looking for clothes and T-shirts. We did maybe wear a couple T-shirts for a day or so until we got our luggage.
Dwayne Reed.
Dwayne Reed.
I wonder if anybody even knows what they are down here.
I know what they are.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're from there, obviously.
I guess that makes sense.
Dwayne Reed. My God, they're all over the place in New York City too. There's a Dwayne Reed basically on every city block. It's insane.
And the variety of things, like you ever sat behind somebody in a Dwayne Reed and wondered what they went there for? Because like it's like I'm behind a guy. He's got a batting helmet and a douche. And I'm like, what the hell? What brought you here? Was it the batting helmet, the douche,
That
or the
seems really
Hershey's?
specific.
What exactly? Why did you come to Dwayne Reed today? This is too much.
Oh, I should put this on. All right, so Team Read Reviews is going to go with emergency at home. I was going to say death, but I felt like it was a little too morbid. But
That would be
just when
morbid.
something
You said it
happens
anyway.
with... Yeah, I did. The family back home, car accident, somebody loses their job. That's actually another pick. Just something happening at home that kind of detracts from where you're at, and like you try your best to kind of put it out of your mind, but it's one of those things that as soon as you get home, you're gonna have to deal with, and it kind of puts a damper on everything because you can't really, you can't really throw yourself into the vacation the same way you would because you just have this thing kind of looming over everything.
Yeah.
Does that happen to you guys or?
No, I usually turn my phone off when we go on vacation.
That's irresponsible.
I try not to.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole point of going on vacation, right? Is that you're distancing yourself,
Yeah,
right?
but what if somebody dies?
Well, I mean, they're still going to be dead when you get home,
Yeah,
right?
but
I
yeah.
it's just
You're
you're trying to
remind me
distance
not to
yourself.
put this guy on my emergency contacts list right here. Yeah.
You're trying to distance. You're trying to forget about that stuff at home.
Well, and to
You know what
be
I'm saying?
fair, to be fair to your statement,
Which one?
Mark's gone on more vacations since I've known him than all of us combined. Like,
That's fair.
yeah, he's always on vacation. I feel like.
Yeah, he always needs to turn his
Yeah.
phone off, I guess.
Yeah, vacation or unemployed, one or
Yeah,
the other.
whatever.
Like it's between jobs.
Fair.
to say it.
I don't know. I'm always in fear of something like that happening. It sounds selfish, but I would rather it happen like after or a little bit before.
Yeah.
Happening right dab in the middle.
Yeah.
Like there's something that happened. Somebody in the family got evicted because of a situation that happened where they were living like a month or so before we went on vacation, and we found out mid-vacation. Something like that is like you got to plan, you got to fix it, but you're also on vacation, like so.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Hard to enjoy it.
How do you relax on vacation, man? I mean, every time your phone dings, your asshole puckers because you don't know if somebody died or it's a band of rain coming through.
Yeah, I already
like,
know about the weather.
It's gonna snow tomorrow. My mom got evicted.
I already know about the weather. I already know.
Guys, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I gotta get this.
Listen,
could be.
the way I'm a giver, okay? So when I go on vacation, the way my mind works, I'm trying to make sure everybody else has a good time. I come in last. See, unlike
Oh,
you,
you're that guy.
No, I'm not the guy that's
You're
worried
the
about
martyr.
me. And
You're the martyr.
No, I'm not.
You're that guy.
That's
No,
how I
he's
naturally
trying to
am.
make
Oh,
core
man.
memories for his kids.
Yeah, I'm trying to make
You
sure
want to
everybody's
be
good.
you want to be that guy when everyone gets home. They're like, Phil did such a great job playing.
not
So
really.
are you the
Didn't
guy
he?
though that like if they're not having a good time or if they're like grumpy or like damn it, like you're just like you lose
It will,
it.
yeah, it would bother me. Yeah.
How about next time you plan the vacation?
Well, I
man?
don't-
That's the card that he
I
wants to
sacrifice
pull.
for you sons of bitches.
Yeah. All the time. That's man, what an
You
angle.
guys can't appreciate the Sandoz Resort.
You guys don't realize that I got
Everything I do for you people, you're killing me.
I got the best rate on Expedia. Do you know how many booking agencies I went through?
Got the
to
damn
get you
Weather
guys
Channel.
The best deal?
I got the
You
Weather Channel
unappreciative
screaming.
sons
I'm
of
on
bitches.
kayak trying to get the best deal, and you sons of bitches are.
Kayak.
Let it all out. You
So
good?
ridiculous. All right, my next one. I didn't know how to label this other than expectation versus reality. And what I mean by this is it's one thing to go online and you book, especially when you go through like Airbnb or VRBO, and like you get all these amazing pictures, right? But they're always taken from like the best angles.
this is a real one.
And then you get there, and it's like
That's the
it's
real
like
one.
it's like first off, it looks like a 5-star resort, right? It looks
Yeah.
like you're staying downtown in the city. Everything's walking distance. Place looks like a paradise. Before you know it, you show up there with 3 of your boys, and you're basically staying overnight. And you're basically staying overnight in Lil Wayne's childhood house. And
You feel like you're
in
talking.
the-
You're
in the
talking
middle-
from a perspective of this may have happened to you.
in the
No,
middle
this
of-
happened to all of us. Yes.
in the middle of Shooterville,
Yeah, the haunted
It's
mansion
ridiculous.
with a door that led nowhere.
Nowhere.
What kind of house was that?
Or somewhere.
What kind of house was that?
Yeah, and then drawing the short straw and having to stay in that room. I could not. I could not put the dresser in front of that door faster than I did. Let me tell you,
No,
that was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was the Ninth Ward. Straight up. We were in
Hey,
it.
all that aside, it was pretty quiet the whole
It was
time.
a great
we were there.
trip. It was a
Yeah,
great trip.
it
We
was.
didn't really have much of anything happen. So
It's because
That
I
we
think
knew of.
everybody in the neighborhood thought that we were undercover
I think
stakeout.
No, I
police.
think what it was, I think we were right on the edge of a really bad neighborhood. Is what I think.
Yeah. Oh,
Like we were on the outskirts. We weren't in it, but we were right next to it.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Because
I
it
do
was
think
sketchy,
who
but
was
it was
the guy?
quiet.
I think he's fixed it though. He got elected. Duplessis.
Royce Duplessis.
Royce
Yeah, I
Duplessis,
think
yeah.
he's fixed it all though.
He's cleaning up those streets.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. No, that's a real one. I like that one because like you ever seen those TikTok videos where it's like what
Yeah.
you see, what reality is, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh my God, yeah, no, that's real. I'm gonna go way back.
Okay.
This happened to us. My first family trip, Trish and I planned, had everything worked out to the 10th, nth degree. We knew where we were going, and
Car broke down. You had to get out and recrank it.
About 4 days in, ran out of money. Everything cost more. It was
You're
terrible.
full of shit. You're so full of shit.
So we were left with like 3 days left of vacation and no money. So we're like, hey, what are we doing? Look, there's a park over there. Let's go. It
There's
was
no
bad.
way that happened to you.
Oh no.
In the 80s? When
No.
was the last time you ran out of money?
Oh no. It was early 2000s, man.
You are so full of shit.
Early
I am not
2000s.
buying that at all.
Early 2000s. We were broke until about 2010.
You are.
Yeah. Phil knew. He knew me back then.
That's
Broke.
ridiculous. No, you weren't.
Let me think here.
You were not broke, Chicken Man. That place makes
broke,
a killing.
This is kind of no, I don't want to do that. I had a good one, but I think it's going to be too similar to one I had before. So what else could ruin a vacation? Anybody got any bright ideas? Because I'm running out.
You already said it once. I say you just double down on that emergency.
No. Let me go with I guess I'm gonna go diarrhea.
Oh,
You guys,
I
wow.
already started writing it down
Yeah.
on 5.
Diarrhea.
You prick.
I didn't
Yeah.
see it. Diarrhea. I mean, do I need to tell you why? It's diarrhea, man.
Yeah.
I can tell you why.
Seven
You stole
deadly
my bit.
sins.
The same reason why I'll never go on a cruise.
It's not a thing.
Diarrhea, man. Everybody's touching everything before you know it.
God.
You're all
You never
cramped
been
up
on a
in your
cruise?
room. Huh?
You never been on a cruise?
No.
You seem like a cruise kind of guy.
I refuse. No, man.
This is like his White Castle stance.
Yeah, I refuse.
The white trash that's above things that
He
he
doesn't
shouldn't
like
be.
White Castle?
Yeah, you know right. He
No,
doesn't-
I don't want to talk about it
Yeah.
because I'll drive myself to White Castle after the show to
Yeah,
eat
no,
if we
yeah,
talk
you're
too
right,
much
yeah.
about it. I love that place.
You know we're getting one, right?
I know we're getting
Yeah,
one.
do you know where it's going?
Right by my house.
Yeah, right in front
Oh,
of
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna leave.
Costco.
I'm gonna set up house
Yeah,
there.
you're gonna die there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna gain 50 pounds easy.
It's going right in front of Costco. They're almost done construction too, aren't
yeah,
they?
diarrhea
Yeah.
sucks on a vacation.
You bastard, man.
Well,
it
yeah.
does.
It
Yeah,
does.
and then you know what accelerates diarrhea? Ding, ding, ding. Bourbon. So even worse. It gets things really flowing.
Yes, it does.
Where you're
And there's
wearing a pad to, just in case.
your man ponds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Disgusting
You gotta hope
stuff.
that you gotta
It's real
hope somebody in
disgusting.
your family is maybe close to their time, just in case.
man.
So you can
Why
throw
are
a
there so
tampon
many-
up there and
Just wrecking everybody's vacation. You can't go anywhere for too long.
How many stops does this monorail have? For crying out loud.
Oh man.
Get to the destination.
yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know where I'm gonna go now. This is crazy. This is like getting sniped in a fantasy draft.
That was
This is
crazy. 'Cause
Nuts.
I had no idea, honestly.
I was 1,000%. I was like, no, I even saved it for 5 intentionally.
It was a reserve in case I ran out of stuff.
Oh man.
That's why I made you pivot off just sick.
This is nuts because I like literally I'm gonna now I'm in it. Like now I have no idea what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I got one.
You want to give up your turn? You
Nah, I don't want to. I don't want to.
rotate turns.
Yeah, you know what? Because it's not gonna be the same. You may as well go. I'm gonna think a little bit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Right. Yeah. So this hasn't happened in a long time because times have changed and there's a lot.
Premature.
No, there's a
Okay.
lot of things nowadays that make sure this doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay. I know
long
what
time ago, one of our first family trips,
it is.
everybody fell asleep.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. Not at all. Was listening to a sports radio show.
Yeah.
Missed my turn, got lost, and by the time Trish woke up, we were hours. And she kind of woke up and shook her head and goes, "Where the hell are you? Where are we?"
What an idiot.
And I'm like, "Oh no."
Man, I thought the Rocky Mountains would be a lot rockier than this.
Yeah,
Sean Denver's
how
full
could
of
you
shit.
drive?
I had to eat crow.
Yeah, I mean, that's bad. That's
got into an argument?
It's the worst.
Yeah, we got into an argument.
That's ridiculous, dude. That's straight out of Dumb and Dumber. That's
Worse.
ridiculous.
And then it kind of spiraled because we got to our hotel late. They didn't hold our reservation.
Oh, my God.
So then we end up outside of Atlanta in a hotel. I swear to you, this is true. We put our one daughter on the bed. She goes, "Why is the bed wet?" As Trisha's opening the faucet and brown, shitty water is coming out of it. We got into that car and we left to get another hotel.
Got into another argument.
I was not a popular person that trip at
How
all.
did you miss by that
It
much?
was, I forget what it was. It was a really good sports talk show. I got involved, and I missed the turn. And it was one of those where when you miss it, you can't get another exit for an hour unless you go across the median. So it was a 2-hour mistake. It was bad.
That's ridiculous.
She's
I can actually relate to that. So in our childhood, ended up in, we never had a plan to go to Chattanooga, Tennessee, but guess where our vacation ended up? So we originally set out for Fort Ticonderoga, right? So we're in New York. We go to Fort Ticonderoga. We get the hotel. We wake up to almost 2 foot of snow, right? So this is back before social media at your fingertips, right?
Yeah.
2 foot of snow. So now the fort's closed down because my dad wanted to do this whole this whole history thing with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fort's closed down. He said, "All right, we're gonna head south." Right? My aunt was going to college in North Carolina. Let's head south. We wake up. Surprise! We're in Chattanooga, Tennessee, because they also missed a turn.
Wow.
Didn't end up in North Carolina. Ended up in Tennessee. Ended up being a great vacation, though. So it
That's
wasn't
No,
bad.
Chattanooga's a
But,
good city. It's a
yeah,
good
Chattanooga
city.
wasn't bad.
Chattanooga.
A choo-choo.
It's
Is
funny
it my
though,
turn? It's my turn now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
unless
and
Mark
then
wants to go.
Yeah, I'll go last.
Oh,
I'll
I
let
thought,
you
no,
go.
you go. You go.
All right. So
I
I'm
think
gonna
you
go
should
back.
snipe his next pick.
I'm gonna go back to earlier days, right? Single days, dating days, where sometimes you plan vacations with the person you're seeing, and you plan these romantic getaways, and you get there, and she's on the rag, and now you just
Yeah, we're getting
now
banned
you
again.
just
Yeah,
come
we're getting
on.
banned.
now.
Couldn't phrase that differently.
maybe that time of the month or her
All right,
friend
yeah, all
friend
right.
arrives.
So we can cut out on the rag, but it's all right.
Say it again.
Wow, yeah.
So you plan the romantic getaway, you get down there, and it's not the right time
So
to
what
take your relationship to the next
next level.
level.
So
There you
what
go.
you're saying is that all of your trips have strings attached.
That's what he's saying.
Pretty much.
And
Back
you're
then
saying
they
that
did, absolutely.
You're not planning around her cycle, is what I'm hearing.
Or you don't know it and she's just telling
Well, no,
you
I didn't get an
hey,
alert.
I got a free
I would have said, hey, what
I'm
do you-
sorry, we can't do anything. It's that time of the month. I got a free trip to Chattanooga.
Yeah, listen.
And you're getting nothing.
or the other end of the spectrum. Wait a minute, my phone's dinging. Let me look at this. Oh, I guess we have to cancel because I just got word that it's your time of the month.
No, I would have asked.
Nobody's
I would have
planning
asked.
that.
I would have asked.
All right, so I'm going to call this one
Come on.
no home run then.
What are we talking about? If it's that big a part of the trip, how do you not ask? I don't know. How does that
As
just
a
happen?
gentleman,
How does she
sometimes
not tell you?
Sometimes
That's
it
what I
comes
wanna
a
know.
week early. Sometimes it comes a week late. And if it's a surprise trip, you have no idea.
Was it a surprise trip?
Yeah.
Okay. Was
Let's
it?
just say
Yeah.
that this was pre-Terra,
Okay.
right?
All right. Here we go. So this one is going to be
let's just
very
say that
specific.
for her, for the dignity of that saintly woman.
All right, team, read the reviews. Going to go flirt with the bartender. It's always a bad move. Will mess up the trip. You don't want to get caught doing it. Turns into number 2, and it could turn into a number 3 really quick. So flirt with the bartender wherever you're at.
I feel like you've done this.
Not saying I did this.
One of your brothers? Zach?
No,
Zach
I don't
looks
know.
like a guy.
This is just
Zach
anecdotal.
looks like a guy who would flirt with the
This is
bartender in front of his
anecdotal.
girlfriend.
You're
He
on
does.
vacation. You're with your girlfriend or whatever, and you have a few drinks. She has to go to the room to freshen up.
The bartender's wearing a nice muscle shirt. It's really showcasing his
Yeah,
pecs.
he's showing off his
Nice
stuff.
abs. Nice abs.
You roll your sleeves up a little bit.
He's throwing the bottles up in the air.
doing a
One
little-
thing leads
yeah,
to
he's doing
another.
a little pores.
How you get them? You hitting the cruise ship gym or what?
Let's just say, you have one too many, and you make a flirtatious comment, and then what always happens is you don't get caught there. Not
No.
that I know. You come back another day with your wife in tow, and then said bartender makes a statement to you that maybe they shouldn't be so comfortable making, and then questions are asked, and then you're into number 2 again with the argument. So don't make passes or flirt with your bartenders or service workers while on your vacation.
Give us for instance, what could the bartender potentially say that next day when you bring your wife back to the bar? What do they say to you? Like, did you smell your fingers last night? Like, what is it that's going to get
that
you?
wouldn't be, you see, unrealistic.
You took it
That's
too far.
not.
You took it too far.
Yeah, you smell your fingers. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at a loss. What is the bartender going to bring back up to you?
What time did you get in last night? I was worried about you, or something flirtatious like that.
That's ridiculous.
That's not ridiculous.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've never been flirted with. Obviously, because you think
I can tell you,
how your finger smells.
This hasn't happened. This hasn't happened with your current woman.
I didn't say it ever happened to me.
No, I'm just saying that there's no way she's putting up with that because I feel like she would probably go over the bar either at you or the woman or male
I don't
bartender.
know what she would do. I mean,
I think she's got a little bit of fight in her. You
she
know what I'm
probably
saying?
does, but
I think she's more likely to flirt with the bartender. No,
yeah, why would she be more?
I feel like if she
Maybe
flirts with
Tara-
the bar,
maybe
she's very
Tara is.
outgoing. She's
I
very
feel like
outgoing.
if she flirts with the bar,
maybe Tara's the one that'll flirt. Maybe she'll fill on his
That's
biceps.
a tactic.
And
That's
then-
a tactic to get free drinks.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I give her a directive to flirt with the bartender.
Oh, what else? You just sell her, wouldn't
That's
you?
a directive.
Wow.
That's not a
To get
that's
a
not
free
an
drink?
accident. Yeah.
Maybe you are broke.
I am broke. I told you.
Right, that's you're gonna
Yeah.
wrap up the show here.
Yeah,
Any
maybe.
honorable mentions? Because what I thought you were gonna say when you started explaining your last one was when you make a plan for this is like obviously when you're not married, but dating, you plan a trip with somebody and then you break up like a week or two before the trip. That could ruin a vacation because then you got to decide who gets to go, right? I guess whoever bought it gets to go, but then do you go on it alone? It kind of could ruin it. Or if
Seems
you've
like
been
there's
planning
a
and then
couple
you
made-
can't go.
A couple movies made with that.
Has
you know?
there?
Yeah.
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 Saving what was it?
Well, forgetting Sarah
Saving
Marshall.
Private Ryan?
No, forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Did he plan that with her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a honeymoon, I think, and then she broke up with him.
No, it was?
Yeah, I think so. There's been a couple movies that have that premise too.
Huh.
I think, honorable mentions. I was trying, there's been times where we've gone somewhere we looked forward to, and then it was so busy that there was no fun. And I think a
Overcrowded
lot
was
of
good.
people here that they saved their entire life to bring
Yeah.
their kids to Disney from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And then they're like, what is this? This is not like the commercials.
Yeah.
Mickey's not running up to my kid and saying,
Wisconsin is so random. He's like, you come from
Just a
Could've
shot
been
at
anywhere, just
random
Wisconsin.
shot at Wisconsin.
No, I you think about it, you bring your family from Wisconsin for a week to Disney, you're probably spending $10,000 now.
I think bad
Yeah.
service ruins a vacation too. Especially if you do have something that's like a resort style vacation, if you're getting bad service. And if you take too much time like at customer service, that's a problem.
I think travel time could screw up a vacation too. Like whether you're like
There's
missing
like
your flight.
layovers and things like that too.
Or
Well, yeah,
getting
like-
stuck like out in the ocean on a cruise, like the ship breaks down. I thought about
That's
that.
actually not
'cause
bad.
It's happened a couple times. That sucks.
That happened to Josh.
Oh man.
It was great.
Really?
They loved it. They got like 3 days free.
Wow.
It was like him staying in Florida for 3 weeks, kind of, but less expensive.
Well, I think those are all good. Let me ask you this question,
Mm.
and it's kind of this related, but like,
No, I would hope so.
vacation you haven't done, but you really want, like your dream vacation?
Bunny Ranch, Vegas. No,
I believe
no,
that.
I don't even know if they're still open. Find out for me.
I'm sure they're
He
open.
probably knows.
Trump's president. They're open.
Yeah, they're open.
If they're not, they're
You know where I really want to
Doge is
go?
gonna find the money.
It's gonna sound really basic, bitch, but I want to go to Santa Monica Pier and the beach in Santa Monica, see a sunset. Want to go? Been wanting to go for
That's
a
nice
while.
one, yeah.
That is basic, bitch.
No,
I am.
but it's
I'm a
nice-
basic bitch. I'm poor, man. I'm not. I don't got money.
Yeah.
I
can't
wanna
travel
tell you,
across
I definitely want to do
Camp
the whole.
Roanoke or wherever the hell you went.
I want to do the. I want to do.
Ticonderoga, I missed it just because of all the snow.
I want to go to the Italian countryside. I don't want to do like the big city thing. I want to do like that whole like
Yeah.
up in the in the mountains and then in the wine regions. I want to do that.
I want that, but I don't think I could. I'm really scared of the flight. Not like scared of crashing, like just scared of the commit. Like
It is a long- it's a
my
long
mother
flight.
and my brothers are planning to go to Japan, the twins, in like a year, and I'm scared to like sign up for it because of the flight and getting everybody over there. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's something about
Go to
like
Chinatown.
I want to. First off, just going out of the states is always fearful, right? Because you don't know like what the temperature is for Americans anywhere else. Because there are definitely some overseas trips that I would love to do. I wish I could do like another month thing and do like the whole train through like the European cities. Like,
I would
just
love
think that'd
that
be
too.
amazing.
Gotta knock Tara up one more time.
Here's my thing: is that I kind of want to explore all the states before I go abroad. So like I've been to maybe like 5 states. So like for me to go to Japan and I haven't seen like
Wisconsin.
the Grand Canyon or Wisconsin. Not that I would do that.
Green
but
Bay.
there are like speaking of trains, there are some pretty cool trains that run through the whole country that you stop and see. It's pretty cool. I would like to do that before I go to Mexico City.
That'd be a pretty cool trip to plan. Like get a bunch of people to plan together to do that.
It would be fun.
That would be fun, and that would be one you can definitely bring like spouse, kids, and all that.
Yeah.
Because there is one too. It runs from somewhere in the New England states, I think, all the way to California.
Yeah, there's one that runs from Florida too, all the way up to like Alaska if you wanted to.
Oh wow!
I can tell you one I want to do, and this is a selfish just for me trip because I don't think I could talk my wife into doing it. I want to visit. And there's software and there's apps that'll help you plan it, but I want to visit every baseball stadium.
Oh, yeah.
And you do 3 different legs. You kind of do a north, south, and then out west.
Yeah.
I want to do that. I want to go to every.
Yeah, we've
single
talked
baseball.
about doing the NFL.
Yeah,
I
that'd be
mean-
fun too. But that's like that's a whole season, and even then, it's probably several
It's
seasons.
several seasons you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Mark. Well, you're the host.
All right. Well, I guess that concludes things that ruin a vacation.
Yeah.
To recap, I had the first pick. So, team, don't buy the drink package. Number 1 was illness. So, getting sick right before going on vacation and then being sick during the vacation. Clingers, under construction. So, to Phil's point, poor planning, but still you get there and the main attraction's under construction. Expectation versus reality when the resort doesn't really match the pictures in which you booked it for. And then number 5, not hitting that home run, not getting the home base when you plan a romantic getaway because somebody's friend is in town.
Yeah. So, Team O Beach, miss your flight. You get robbed in a big city or a small city. Airline loses your luggage. You run out of money. Big deal for people like me that came from nothing. Mark scratched my way out of the freaking, spaghetto. Not like you that was born into wealth. And then the last one would be getting lost and having to eat crow because you extend the drive a couple
Getting
hours.
lost is rough.
Yeah.
You got to live with that
ridiculous.
in your
It's
life
bad.
your whole life. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's a shameful thing.
All right, team. Read the reviews. Went number 1 with weather. Number 2 with an argument. Number 3, emergency at home. Number 4, straight up diarrhea. And number 5, flirting with the bartender.
All right. Well, that's all we have for you. Thanks for tuning in to watch us come at you from the studio once again, a month after the last time. Now I'm just rambling. But thank you. Thank you for checking us out. Follow us on YouTube. Like, subscribe. You can follow us on all social medias, GON Podcast. You can find us on TikTok. You can find us on Instagram. There's a couple other ones too that we're on. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. See you later.
Peace.